It's only been 6 months, no big deal. I think this is the longest gap of time since I've started uploading semi-regularly that I've gone without doing an upload, so I figure with everybody trapped at home with this global pandemic, now would be a good time to talk about a couple things and finally upload something new. So in the background is a 105, 104 kill gameplay on firing range. It's, you know, not too impressive because it's chaos domination, so, you know, with the Black Ops 4 almost skill-based lobby balancing algorithm, the matches are usually pretty close anyway, so it's a long match. I'm going to try and edit it down to a decent size, because I know I'm not going to have a whole lot of stuff to talk about, but anyway, so 6 months. Actually, I uploaded a video probably 3 or 4 months ago, just talking about how life was shitty, but I ended up taking that one down, because whatever. But in that video, I talked about a couple things. Situation with a long-term chiropractor, how my dad's a piece of shit, and among other things. But you know, since that video, I've found a new chiropractor, well, a new old one, and that's been going well. I told my sperm donor of a dad to go fuck himself finally. It's been a long time coming, and I finally just laid it all out there for him and said to fuck off, pretty much. So there's that, and then I've reconnected with some old friends and things, so things have been improving in those regards. And, you know, I also talked about, I think, trying to find motivation for things in life, and I've started doing a project, working on a project, something I've been thinking about for a little bit, and I just went ahead and jumped on it. I was like, screw it, you live this life once, so pretty much I'm going to be starting a new YouTube channel devoted just to music, my music, and, you know, I've kind of gotten away from the gaming and stuff anyway. I mainly just play Call of Duty and Nintendo games, and Nintendo doesn't put out much stuff very often that I like, so if there's no COD game out that's fun, I don't really play a whole lot of online games. So I still have a shit ton of uploads, or videos to use for uploads, so I'm obviously going to try and get through those, clear up some hard drive space, and find some fun stuff to do with them. I have a few really good upload ideas that you'll hopefully enjoy, but that stuff will be on the way sometime soon. But no, so this project, you know, I've been writing music since I was a kid, and the last, you know, 20, 30 years, well, 20 years probably, I've written some really good metal songs. So my plan was, and what I've been doing, recording at as high a quality as I possibly can. I've got a drummer I've been working with from Fiverr, and I have, you know, obviously all the state-of-the-art digital audio workstation software and amp sims and plugins and everything that I could possibly need to get a good mix and a good sound, and pretty much just going back and taking all those old songs that are good tracks that will never be used for anything else and recording them in a good form. And I'm reaching out to my favorite metal singers to see if they'd be willing to work on the tracks with me. You know, I mean, we're not talking about people that nobody knows about. I'm talking about, if you're a metal fan, I'm sure you've heard of the band Soilwork. Bjorn Strid is an amazing vocalist. Not only does he do really, really good metal vocals, but he also does really good clean vocals. And I've been a fan of that band for a long time. He sings in Soilwork, and he's done a lot of work in other bands as guest vocalist and whatnot. But he has a in searching to see, you know, because he works with a lot of people, and I was like, well, how do they reach out to him? What does he charge? All that kind of stuff. And in an attempt to see how much he charged, I found out there's this website called Metal for Hire, and you can actually go on there and work with several well-known musicians. You just reach out to them, tell them what the project is, work out the payment situation, and the website has an escrow account. So basically what that means is once you and the artist agree on a price, you'll upload that amount to the escrow account, and then once you receive results that you want, that you like, then you'll submit the money. You'll allow it to pass through to the artist. So I'm glad to say right now Bjornstrid is currently doing the vocals on one of my songs, and as soon as I get that back from him and get it mixed and finalized, I'll probably always upload my music to this channel as well, just in case you guys want to see it, or anyone else. But my music and videos and stuff will always go on my music channel. So once I have that music channel up and going, I'll make sure to add a link and a video on this channel explaining, you know, what it's called and how to get to it. So for anyone interested, there's going to be a music channel by me where I'm going to share all kinds of metal and everything else. Yeah, and with my musical interests varying everything from techno to acoustic alternative to whatever, like metal, I definitely plan on having a wide range of different styles of music that I upload. And I don't know, just as I get older and the MS gets worse and all that, I have this desire to put my music out there, and that's kind of the goal with this project. I want to record at least 13 to 15 of my best metal songs and reach out to everyone from, you know, Bjorn to Corey Taylor to Angela from Old Arch Enemy. I'm actually talking to Tim Ripper Owens from Iced Earth and all of his millions of other projects. He was with Judas Priest for a while. I've been talking to him on Twitter about possibly working together on another track. So the goal is, once the songs are done, I want to offer them to anyone that wants a copy for free, you know, a high quality download. But I'm also going to give people the option to donate any amount of their choosing towards the song or the album or whatever the case may be. And 50% of any money that I receive for any of my music is going to go towards charities. So everything from St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital to multiple sclerosis research, cancer research, diabetes research, veteran societies, homeless shelters, obviously no-kill animal shelters, you know, any deserving charity. I'm going to donate 50% of any money I ever get from the songs to them. You know, I figured regardless of how long I live and whatever I accomplish, if I can at least do that, I can leave some kind of positive legacy between the music and the donations on the planet, and share some positivity across the planet. So that's my goal, and obviously I'll update you guys more when I know more, and I'm really excited about it. So obviously with this pandemic stuff going on, it's it's fucking crazy. You know, I've done my fair share of arguing with people on social media about it. You know, you have a group of people that are terrified to go out or do anything. Then you have people that are completely just oblivious to the whole situation. They don't give a shit. They could give two craps. They're still going to spring break and partying. They're still trying to go to bars or wherever they can possibly go. And then you have people like me that are somewhere right in the middle, where it's like, I'm being as cautious as I can, but I'm not like stockpiling 4 months worth of food and ammo and stuff like that. You know, I'm being extremely cautious, not only for myself but for other people. And I think that's what pisses me off about the people that don't give two shits about it. Like, oh, it's no worse than the flu. Well, that's 100% actually incorrect. Direct from the Center for Disease Control and the World Health Organization, the death rate for COVID-19 is anywhere between 10 and, I don't know, in some areas like 50 times higher than the flu. I think that's the confusing part for people. They're like, well, the flu kills X number of people annually. That doesn't matter. The flu is expected. It has preventive measures. It's got medications and treatments we can take, vaccines. This new coronavirus does not. And it's extremely contagious. It's contagious at a 4 times rate. So if you get sick, you get around a group of people, it multiplies by 4 every time. So, with people saying, oh, it's no worse than the flu, that's bullshit. It's 100% bullshit. The death rate is what you got to worry about. The death toll can be minimized. With social distancing, hand washing, being careful, being intelligent, you can keep the death toll down. But if it went unchecked, it would make the flu look like nothing. So the fact that it has been held in check the way that it is that's due in large part to the way people have reacted to it. Being careful, having some common sense. So, me having multiple sclerosis, obviously I've been very careful. I don't go out very much, usually just to the grocery store to get a couple things. And I'm extremely careful when I am there, not to touch anything that I don't have to, and hand sanitizing and hand washing, all that kind of stuff. Because my immune system's already compromised. Between the MS and the medication that I take for MS, the infusions, it would be really, really bad for me. And even mild cases of coronavirus are worse than a lot of the worst cases of the flu. Because coronavirus immediately attacks your lungs. It skips everything else. It goes straight to your lungs and starts to obliterate them. And I think that's one thing people don't really understand. They think it's just, you get achy. No, it hits you right in the lungs immediately. So, there's a lot of risk factors for that. But either way, obviously this is something we've never seen before. And I never thought that I would necessarily see a time like this where everyone's stuck at home and you go out to the store and it's like a ghost town in certain situations. People are all wearing masks, and I don't know, it's crazy. Hopefully you guys are staying safe. And obviously I don't know how long this upload is or how long I've been rambling, but anyway, it's nice to be back-ish. I'm going to try and make this a more common thing, at least a couple uploads a week. I know I've said that in the past, but I really want to stick to it this time. And again, even if the music stuff or the gaming stuff doesn't pick up, I definitely am going to make an effort to upload to my music channel, as soon as possible. I already have my album artwork ideas ready to go. I got a funny video idea for this track that Bjorn's working on. I've got some really cool ideas for the music stuff, and hopefully you guys dig it. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here, and I look forward to any comments or anything from you guys. What are you all doing during this downtime? And again, hopefully you're staying safe. Anyway, we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.